Today, I'm going to be talking about online task managers. More specifically, how to choose which one is right for you. Task managers are essentially high-tech 21st century to-do lists. They help you organize, manage, and execute on all of your tasks. And if you're someone with a to-do list, you should definitely be using a task manager. But there are so many options to pick from. There's Asana, there's Monday, there's ClickUp, there's ToDoist, and literally dozens more, with new ones coming out all the time. So how are you supposed to choose which one is right for you and your team? At Lifehack Method, my team uses and loves Asana. In fact, we even launched a full course that teaches you exactly how to use Asana to its fullest potential. More on that later. But I want to help you choose the task manager that's the right fit for you. So let's talk about what you need to be looking for in an online task manager. Here are my top 5 criteria. First, task management must be its primary focus. Whatever platform you choose must be able to store and prioritize tasks while collaborating with other people on those tasks. It has to be simply good at managing tasks, and in fact, task management should be its primary focus. By the way, task management does not equal list management. It should not be a note-taking or list-making app. It should be a task management program. That might seem a little bit like duh to you, but you'd be surprised how many options there are out there that do not make task management the primary focus. Secondly, it has to be simple, has to be easy to use. There are many project management tools that are so awesome, they're fantastic, but they're also very advanced and require a lot of training to use, which makes them not really accessible to the average professional. It's really best to keep it simple so that it's not a huge headache to use. It must be robust enough to grow with you. So what if your little side project becomes your full-time business and then that business starts to grow and scale in a really big way? You should have a project management software that can take you all the way through that growth process without you having to switch platforms midstream. Next, it must actually reduce the number of conversations that your team is having while increasing your results. So programs like Slack, email, texting, messaging dramatically increase the amount of noise and chatter without actually getting anything more done. And by the way, if you want to hear Demir and myself sharing more about this, we have a whole podcast episode about how we've created a zero email business, and I'm going to link that below. And finally, it must be affordable, free, or at the very least come with a free trial so that you can test it out. Unfortunately, not many online task managers offer good lifetime free versions, and while a lot of them have a free trial period, that still means that you're signing up for a pretty pricey subscription after that trial period. I really hate that. But Asana, ClickUp, and ToDoist all have free for life versions, and almost all programs have a free trial available. It is essential to keep these things in mind when choosing the task manager that's going to be right for you. Now let's go over some of the most popular task management platforms and see if they're as good as they claim to be. Firstly, Asana. Asana is known for having the most natural user interface of the lot. Users report a 45% increase in team efficiency with Asana, and I would have to say that I really agree with that figure when it comes to my own productivity and my team's productivity. The Asana team is constantly making improvements to the platform and updates to the interface to test and see what works best for their users. I like that their interface works equally well if you're just an individual worker working by yourself or if you're working with a team. And Asana is incredibly focused on the pain points of their users, in particular the pain points of prioritization and clarity, meaning they're very focused on helping you get clarity around your work so that you can go and take action fast. Asana also has a very good free for life version, which not many other platforms have. Clearly, we love Asana. We teach all of our high-level clients how to use it. You really can't go wrong with it. However, like all task management programs, it is so packed full of features that it can be hard to understand which features to use and which ones you can skip. After all, the secret to getting good results from your task manager is using it consistently. And to use it consistently, you need to have a simple process for using it. Not some complicated, convoluted, fancy, very specific way of using it that is gonna make you wanna run away from it instead of towards it. So that's why I put together a detailed course on how to use Asana the Lifehack method way. The course is for any professional or entrepreneur who wants to learn how to use Asana effectively and consistently to power their work and their lifestyle. It's going to show you behind the curtain of how we personally use Asana every single day to drive our business, to run our life, and a simple process you can follow to use it too. Click the link in the description to get the full details and learn when enrollment is going to open for that course. Next up is ClickUp. ClickUp has native time tracking and screen recording, meaning you don't need any other apps or programs to do those things for you, and a two-way sync with Google Calendar that I really like. Personally, I find it more confusing to understand and use than simpler platforms like Asana, but if you're willing to learn about its features, then ClickUp could definitely be the right fit for you. It also, at least as of this moment, has a free for life version. Next up, Monday.com. Monday's focus is on team collaboration, making it a great option if you're working with a small or large team. It also has hundreds of integrations with other programs that you might find useful, especially if you have a very unique workflow. And if you're not sure, you could try it out for 14 days with their free trial. ToDoist. ToDoist is a super solid program. It also has a cool goals feature that allows you to set daily or weekly personal goals for yourself. That isn't something that I've seen other platforms do, so if that's really important for you, ToDoist might be something to look at. Microsoft Planner has to be on this list too. If you're limited to the Microsoft ecosystem due to your IT restrictions, then I have great news because Microsoft Planner is a fantastic task manager that was introduced for teams and individuals just like you. We have many clients who use and love Microsoft Planner and who use it every day, even if they're the only one on their team who is using it. Okay, guys, that's all I've got for you today, and I would love to hear from you. Which task management platform do you use? What's your favorite thing about it? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're obsessed with human potential and living your best life like we are, then consider subscribing to this channel and joining our journey to complete lifestyle freedom. See you in the next video.